just as families are struggling at the moment, and central government's been told by the Reserve Bank it needs to claw back its expenditure, we're no different. And the alternative to that is a bloody hefty rate increase next year.
It's that time again for 90 seconds with Invercargill City Mayor Nobby Clark. Morning, Nobby.
Yeah, morning. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. And how's the First Lady? I
need to apologise to the public that I said last week, or you suggested last week, that maybe her expenditure was being chipped back, but that's not the case. She went out and got some more earrings recently in the mall, and somebody, no names mentioned, but he's sitting beside me, told me that she was out the hideaway as well the other weekend and bought some stuff that she hasn't told me about, so I'll find out about that as well shortly.
I'm sure you'll have a nice surprise when she's wearing them.
Yeah.
Streetscapes is probably the big topic this week after yesterday's council meeting.
Yep.
It's looking good that they've sort of realised now that maybe it is a good idea to include What in a Place.
It is. So they've done, the City Street Group have done a revisit to the plan that was driven in some part by me saying that we can't afford it at the moment. So there'll be some amendments to that going forward. The issue is not what do we do, it's when do we do it and when can we afford it. So I've been quite upfront with John Green and his team, and I really appreciate he's been doing the work. But there comes a time that we need to cut our cloth. Just as families are struggling at the moment, and central government's been told by the Reserve Bank it needs to claw back its expenditure, we're no different. And the alternative to that is a bloody hefty rate increase next year, which I want to avoid.
And I think in the past, I mean, What in a Place has always been sold as a public space, but in reality, I mean, it's got a two-way highway going straight through the centre of it, disconnecting it from the city. And I look at the streetscapes now. Look at S Street. I mean, there's so much space there now for public outdoor areas and things to do, and even Don Street, which they say is more the entertainment precinct. But S Street is perfect now as the new sort of public space, and I guess What in a Place just needs opened up so it connects with the new hotel.
Correct.
And it's all one big piece.
And that's what we'll eventually look to.
Yep.
Connecting in with the new Distinction Hotel. And it may open up some space for the young ones that think that we need to have a bit of more open space in and around the city where they can meet and greet. So Walking in Place may fill that as well.
And just touching on the young people, so on Friday you had a chat with, we had an opportunity for young people to come down and chat at the Invercargill Central on one of the biggest shopping days, Black Friday. So what was the feedback there?
We got 293 sets of feedback,
that's good,
which is a staggering amount. We don't get that for any of the issues that we put out for public consultation, so hats off to the young people that were prepared to fill the databases in and give us some advice. Some of it was a wider issue and it missed the issue of vibrancy a little bit, but we got some really good ideas came out of that. And certainly there was quite a few people wanted a time zone, which is coming anyway. They wanted somewhere to play and where families and younger people can play as well. So.
Yeah, and it was good. I think just some of the basic stuff. Some of the basics was even just extra spaces to study or take time out. And I think some of them see more cafes. I think we're a bit spoilt for cafes at the moment, but there's still more opening over the next year or so. So
and a different look at the way we have bars and whatever as well. And so that's a challenge for us with our liquor laws, and it's a challenge for ILT with the way they have a presence in the city as well. But they're open for that, so that's really a positive thing going forward as well.
Yeah, I think it was really good. A great opportunity for. Again, it was actually the council getting out and right and deep into the community. You know, I know they've had caravans and all sorts of things, but I think it sort of seemed to really connect.
We had heaps of people wanted to fill that in. Admittedly, the wee giveaways that we had sort of lured a few people in, but it was really good.
It's another 90 seconds plus with Invercargill City Mayor Nobby Clark. Until next time, see you later.